ML Sports Take brought to you by our good friends at Camillus Golf Club, Stumbling Monkey Brewing Company, and Mars Motors. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. The Rangers' big guns really have not scored a ton in this series. Obviously they get a couple of assists from Trocheck. Lafreniere really was awesome yesterday with the 2 goals. But, you have to wonder, with them up 2-1, are they going to wear out later in the series, wear down? I'm not sure. Game 2, I sat there and said, this might be sustainable for about a half game to 3/4 of a game where Florida's just coming at you downhill, tiring you out. I mean, they're on the forecheck. They're just all over you. Is it sustainable for 2 games, though, or 4 or 5 or 6? Well, so far, these teams have played 3 games, and the Rangers are up 2-1 in the series while getting outplayed for the majority of games 2 and 3 and getting huge goals when it matters the most, and their goaltending is enormous when it matters most. Remember, the Rangers were up 4-2 in the 3rd period. Florida clawed back. They had outplayed them already previously, before that period. They get 2 goals to tie it, and then the Rangers just kind of muscled their way, fought their way to overtime, and then they get Wenberg to get a deflection in overtime, a guy who hasn't scored in 30-plus games. That's just sometimes how the cookie crumbles. You can get outplayed, but then a guy like Lafreniere, he scores 2 huge goals, and your goaltender is enormous, and then you get that 1 deflection. You get 2 things to level out that play of Florida, and then you get the 1 big tip, and then the game is over, and you're like, huh? So these things can happen a lot of the times. I mean, you look at one series that comes to mind in sports history is the Pittsburgh Pirates out-hitting, out-slugging, out-everything, against the Yankees, but yet the Yankees outdoing that to the Pirates over and over again. I mean, it was hits, RBIs, home runs. I mean, they out-everything the Pittsburgh Pirates, but yet Mazeroski gets that big home run in Game 7. Pittsburgh did enough to get to that moment, and then Pittsburgh wins it. So the Yankees outdid everything. In fact, Bobby Richardson still to this day is the only MVP in the World Series from a losing team. So sometimes you just outplay a team like crazy, and then 1-2 little things, right, level it out. And then you get to a point, you get the big break, you get the big goal, you get the big deflection, you get the heroic moment, and all of a sudden you're leading in a series. My question right now, though, is can the Rangers hang on with Florida in their style, playing over and over again like this, taking out big stars, taking out Zibanejad, taking out Kreider, taking out a lot of these guys in big parts of these games? I'm not sure, but right now, 2-1, that seems sustainable for the Rangers. I think Florida probably wins Game 4. The way I look at this, the Rangers get it to Game 7 in the Garden, let MSG take over. That's kind of where I'm at right now. But you never know. Maybe it won't take that long if the Rangers are getting these huge moments, huge goals from Barclay Goodrow, huge goals from Lafreniere, huge saves from Shesterkin when it matters most. Maybe that is the recipe right now to move on to the Cup Finals. But that probably was the best game yesterday of the entire playoff bracket. ML Sports Take here, brought to you by Burn Dairy, the Al and Angus Pub, and our great friends over at Ken's Auto Detailing, Brewerton and Cicero area. Make sure you stop by and get your car, boat, truck, anything detailed at Ken's Auto Detailing.